Morning guys, hope you're all well and welcome back to another video for Motorhome Retrofits. So yesterday we had an Auto-Trail Mohawk in and we fitted a Halo 11, but today we've got an Auto-Trail Mohawk in. This is a 2012 model. Similar setup with all of these Auto-Trails. They've got the Sergeant power system inside. So on this particular one we have fitted the FM and DAB body mounted antenna, which you can see on the wing here. We have also fitted a front-facing dash camera, which is the Thinkware Q850. It's the most popular one we do, really refined, hugs the windscreen nicely and neatly so that it doesn't get in the way of the blinds. And we've also done 5G Compact Smart Pro Wi-Fi system. So it's a little bit different one for us because we're normally always doing sound deadening and speakers and subwoofers and head units, but it's been refreshing to do something different today as well. So we'll have a quick look at the antenna, talk about that, how it integrates with his Kenwood radio, and then go from there. So we have got a dedicated video for this on our YouTube channel, and we've got loads of other videos that feature this. This antenna is now, I would say, quite personal to us because they don't manufacture them anymore. We hoovered up the last remaining few from the manufacturer, and China don't want to make any more unless you order 1,000, which we're not going to do. We need to spend our money in other places. So this particular antenna is good for diagonal 45-degree roofs because it's got various different modes that the antenna will lock out. But this is our favourite because it fits on the wing really, really nicely. You've got FM and DAB that goes through into the engine bay behind the headlight, up behind into the back of the radio, and then we give it a 12-volt active trigger. So now you've got a little whip antenna that you can unscrew like so, just in case you're in a dodgy area, I'm not sure. But either way, if it does get stolen, then you can replace those. And it means now that you are able to benefit from much better FM and DAB signals because motorhomes are renowned for having poor signal. Most of the time, the antenna is passive and fits in the wing mirror, where this is now active. All right, now we have connected it to the customer's Kenwood. So we have removed the old DAB antenna, we've removed the wiring for the DAB antenna, and we've unplugged the FM antenna. We've routed our cabling up, provided power, and then rescanned the stations so that he's going to drive home and be able to listen to some stations, which is absolutely perfect. Now we can move on to the Wi-Fi. I will talk briefly about the dash camera, and only because we did a video last week about the dash camera. It's the Thinkware Q850. It's a front-facing single-channel camera. On this particular vehicle, it fits really nicely by the rear view mirror, looks good, and when the key is out of the ignition, it goes into a parking mode, and that parking mode means that it can stay on for an hour or 2 hours, sometimes more, and then talks all the way to, or monitors the vehicle battery, so that when the vehicle battery says, I can sense that you're on, then it just turns itself off, save any problems with the battery. But now we'll jump into the back to show you the Wi-Fi. So hopefully we've got enough light in here. We are in the workshop, but this particular motorhome is quite dark. We've turned on a lot of the lights, but it's 2012, so technology's moved on a long way with things like dimmers, and a lot of the newer ones you can turn them up and they're really, really bright. It doesn't really matter anyway. So what we've done is we've gone into the wardrobe section, because up here, where you've got the Sergeant control panel, which is always normally quite congested with aftermarket equipment, we've got the TV antenna and the booster. We wanted to keep the Wi-Fi away from that, so we went into the wardrobe. We took the habitation panel down here. We then found a suitable 12-volt supply that was controlled via the on-off or the lighting circuit, and we then hole sawed down through into the wardrobe, which then allows us to get into here. So we've done a really nice, neat job of the Wi-Fi. There's the Wi-Fi in and on. It doesn't get in the way of the wardrobe hanger rail. And you can see up here where we've come in the roof with the antenna. Because of the build of the Mohawks, we can't come further along in here because that's all GRP moulding. So we've come in line with the flue for the gas fire. And it means then that the customer can clearly see the router itself. It's out the way of other electronics, and he can see that he's able to see what signal he's got and what data he's used. Let me just turn that back on because that's just timed out. So there's the little touch screen there, aerial 1 and 2 going in, charger, and then you've also got an isolator switch, a little rocker switch that's down here. So even if the power's on for the habitation, you can isolate it here as well. So this is a 5G Compact Smart Pro router. It's unlocked. You can put any SIM card in you want. This customer's given me a Smarty SIM card, and we've popped it in, and then the roof has been sealed, as you've seen during the video. And now we're about to hand over to the customer, and he's going to be absolutely chuffed to bits. So 2012. Auto-Trail Mohawk, FM DAB antenna, dash camera, Wi-Fi. If you're interested in any of the products that we've done on this video, then please do get in touch with us. We're always trying to upload new stuff. We have Facebook and Instagram channels, social media stuff as well, so please check us out on there. If you don't subscribe already, then hit the subscribe button. And if you've got comments to make, if they're nice, then by all means put them on there on our channel. We do try and respond when we can, but if you've got any product related questions, then please go onto the website, click on the contact form, and then get in touch with us that way. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.